Good day, English 1301. It's a rare occasion where I record videos much anymore, since the TCC Connect Campus courses, for the most part, are complete enough to be able to navigate everything that's going on. But I've had several people ask me questions about how to submit an assignment online through my TCCD. So I'm going to show this using my English 1301 course that I'm teaching in the spring 2019 semester. And then while your course may not be 1301, the same principles apply for submitting an assignment in general. So you go into your course, in this case 1301. I'll go to my lessons. My view is probably going to be different than yours because I control the class, but looking at lessons and things like that, where to click to submit, still going to all be the same. So we're currently working through rhetorical persuasion and the argumentative essay in this particular lesson and at this time in the course. And so I will click on this button. And then if you scroll down, you will see where it says argumentative essay. Now, a couple things that are here. First, you have the assignment. This will include any pertinent information. It'll tell you what the prompts or the requirements are for an assignment. In some cases, I'll have a sample that's published with the assignment located right here that you can click, and it'll allow you to open up and look at the sample. It has the grading criteria, the rubric and all that I'm going to use in some cases. In other cases, it's a little bit more fluid to what you're going to submit. Say, if you were taking technical writing with me, I may not have a point-by-point rubric, and the reason for that is because I'm looking at the overall quality of what you're submitting and whether or not it would be useful, say, for the business world. So things change as you go through, but you'll have usually some information about getting grades. And in this particular case, you see right here in this red, it tells you how much time you've got to work through the assignment. In courses where you're doing peer revisions, you have up until the point of peer revision to write the assignment, and then you submit the assignment for peer revisions. You go through that process, and then once that's concluded, there's an actual due date, the last date listed, for submitting the assignment. For classes where I don't have peer revision, you can write on that assignment up to that due date. The due date is for that 24-hour period of that one day. You can see this essay is due on February 1st, so February 1st, the assignment needs to be posted. To post it, all you have to do is go right here where it says Argumentative Essay, click on that, and this takes you into the submission options. In my particular case, I'll scroll down, and you'll see right here, these are the options. First things first, please don't use this option, write submission. I want an attachment of a file that contains your work. The reason is because, first, I want it formatted correctly, which means a heading in the right spot, double spacing, 12-point Times New Roman font format. If it's in MLA format, I want the indentions to be right, I want the alignments to be right, because that is a part of submitting a paper. If you're in tech writing, I want the information to appear exactly where you are intending for it to be, so I can judge whether or not the piece has been put together in a way that accomplishes what the task is asking for you to do, which is generally creating something you can submit to the business world. So I want to see the actual piece. Right here is what you want. Browse my computer. Now you can try the drag and drop. I don't advise it. I suggest go ahead and browse my computer. It'll take you to your desktop. You can pick whatever you want to submit, click it, and it'll take it. It can take PDFs, it can contain .doc's. You can see right here this list of assignments it'll take. Preferably, the best way to submit is going to be either doing it as a Word document or a PDF. When you attach it through this method, it typically will allow me, when I look at it from my viewpoint, to actually give you direct feedback, mark up the document, and then when I return it to you, you go in and you click, so you can look at the document and see exactly what you need to fix and work on to do better on the paper. This little box gives permission for your essay to be submitted to this global database. Essentially what it does is it makes it so that someone can't steal your work and submit it as their own. Now that doesn't mean you're giving permission for SafeAssign to run. SafeAssign is going to run. What this is our plagiarism checker. So when you submit the paper, it's going to take your paper compared to every other paper that's ever been submitted within SafeAssign, and it's going to look there and on the internet, and it's going to see if you borrowed from anything. And if you did, it's going to let me know. And that's how I catch plagiarism, as well as some other tricks. But you can click this if you want to, and it adds it to the database, so it becomes a piece and all that it checks against. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Again, either way, it's still going to run through SafeAssign. Once you've attached the file that you're going to, I'll just attach a random file so you can see what it looks like. You see right here, it says it's going to attach this. You may be saying, well, wait, I've got a couple assignments going to attach. Okay, well, fine. Attach a couple. It can take as many essays as it wants to. And then once you're done with that step, you just scroll down a little bit. You see here where it says submit. You click submit, and it'll submit it, and I'll have the ability to see it. It doesn't do any good for me to hit submit because as a teacher, I can't submit work to the class because I have a teacher's window. What'll happen then, just for those of you that want to know how it works, I click on this every so often, and whenever there is a new submission and the website's not being super slow, it'll generate and populate a list of people that have already submitted the assignment, and that's how I know that I am free to go ahead and do my evaluations. Give my feedback, hit submit on my side, it sends it back to you, and you've got the ability to make corrections. So that is how you submit an assignment in the My TCCD structure. Again, it works this way for all assignments. Tell you a little bit about how the assignments are populated and all and put together on the assignments page, and hopefully that helps you out in the long run. Again, this is information using 1301 as the example, but again, these principles flow forward with every one of my English courses taught in My TCCD. Thank you.